All right, you're asking for it, so here it is. Listen to this.
I want you folks laughing at we partners pod, kid. You understand? We in here drinking, singing, swinging, all that shit, dog. We sweating, getting wet, all that
stuff. All right, well, people, if you do not know, we are the Drinking Partners. I am half of the hosting tandem, Ed Bailey. I'm joined, as always, with my co-host, Dave Bracey. Say what up to the people.
What's good with you peoples? We are Drinking Partners, and if you're looking for us, you can find us on epicastnetwork.com/partnerspod. You can find us on IG, Twitter, and Facebook at PartnersPod. You can find us on iTunes, Stitcher, and Libsyn under Drinking Partners. Look, man, what is this, 90 and a half?
Something like that.
90 and a half episodes we've been asking for the same thing. Not you personally. I feel like you guys don't understand. So we're talking to the people that aren't here. So the people that aren't here, you guys have been listening to these episodes for 90 and a half. We're going to ask you the same thing. Rate and review on iTunes, man. That's how we know we're doing well. That's how we let others know that we're doing well.
Reptar is back.
Chameleonaire.
Reptar.
And that's how we continue to do well.
That's my homie.
So please, rate and review. And in lieu of rating and reviewing on iTunes, we do accept shots of Henny.
We do.
That's a new thing.
That's a thing that's happened. So if you like us tonight, buy us a shot.
We'll
Or
take
go on
shots.
iTunes, rate and review. For the listeners at home who do not know, we are live here, semi-live, sort of live, very live at Row House Cinema.
Yeah.
We just got to witness the premiere of a very funny web series.
Yeah.
The Hard Dentist, starring Alex Stypula and Laurie Bowlewitz. Did I say that correctly?
Bowlewitz. It's close. Bowlewitz. Laurie Bowlewitz.
I got bad information.
It's all right.
Bad.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a hard
black
name.
people normally keep our last names to 2 syllables or less. So y'all, you got an extra. That was way too many syllables.
Yeah.
And a possible Z that never happens in
Yeah,
black
yeah.
last names. So we got Alex and Laurie on the podcast. Say what up to the people.
What's up? How's it
Hey.
going? Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, friends. Thanks
Thank
for
you
being
for
here.
the crowd, the crowd that's here.
We did a web series. We showed it at a movie theater.
That's
It was
dope.
pretty cool.
That is.
Is that like a new? I've never seen that before. Has that happened before? I'm sure somewhere, but not here in Pittsburgh.
Never.
Definitely the
Never.
first.
I hope never.
Never in the. Oh, this dude's gonna give
Oh,
us
thank you, Phil.
change like
Thank you,
we're
Phil.
homeless.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Phil.
Oh, thank you, Phil. Phil,
Thanks, man.
everybody.
Phil Forrest in the
Phil
building.
Florence.
Phil in the building. So how did you, the concept of Hard Dentist, how did that come about? Because it's a very unique premise. Like, how did that come about? How did you two link up?
Yeah.
Well, me and Laurie were on an improv team. I used to do improv. I still dabble a little bit. Used to do improv comedy. We were on the same improv team for like a year.
Ted City Yodelers.
Yes, the Ted City Yodelers.
They're still alive and well.
They're still going, but we're not.
We're not on them
y'all
anymore.
Ted City?
Ted City Yodelers.
Ted
yeah.
City. Like every improv team is named from like something you do at an improv practice and something that comes out. Like that's why they don't make any sense.
Was it a Bay City Rollers?
Like Ted City, I figured like are you guys from a city named Ted? Like where
I think it was maybe a Bay City Rollers reference that I didn't get for
is that
a full year.
a roller hockey?
I never caught that.
Me neither. I like. Yeah.
Roller derby? Is that a roller derby?
Probably.
Yeah? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Ted
Word.
City. All right. Ted
So anyways.
City Yokels?
Same thing.
Yodelers.
Yodelers.
They're good. They're funny.
But you don't yodel? You just do improv.
I
Is
don't-
yodeling a thing?
They might do that at
They
this
might do
point.
that now. I'm not sure.
Since y'all left the group, it's just
Yeah.
going to
Right.
shit.
We have no idea what goes on now. The weird shit.
Yeah. So I mean, I just want to like compliment your teeth. Like there was a lot of teeth close-ups, and you guys are clearly very confident about your grill. So like, good job.
Thank you.
On keeping
Thank you.
those clean
Thank
and
you.
whatnot.
Yeah.
I brush. I floss. I floss every day.
Mine are cracked. You can't even tell in the
Yeah?
very front. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is dope, man.
So how did the premise come about, though? Why the Hard Dentist?
Well, I wanted to do a web series, and it literally is just that my dad is a dentist.
Oh, your pops is a dentist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I knew that
That would explain the
I
team.
asked him, I was like, hey, Dad, can I shoot a stupid web series in your office? And he said, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I was wondering whose office that was. I was like, who in their right mind opened up their fucking practice to let all this wild shit go down,
Yeah.
man?
It's
Like,
Dr. Stypula.
If you're listening to this right now, go watch it. Like, is it going to be available by the time this comes out to watch on the series?
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, when it comes out, go watch
Soon
the
enough.
shit.
Couple weeks.
There's a lot of wild, inappropriate, like irresponsible shit that goes on in a very expensive building with a lot of expensive equipment. And I was like, who the fuck let this happen? And it was your dad. That's dope.
Very nice man. Very nice man.
Pays to be connected.
He actually, when we shot, I think we were shooting the last episode, he had to see a patient.
So we had to clear out all the equipment
Like
and let him have a patient sit like quietly outside.
Did he like walk in with a pool of blood and like, what the fuck is this? Like,
No, he wasn't there for that one. I don't think he would have liked that too much. The fake blood, or was it real blood? Who knows? That's lost to history now. But
true.
This is the thing that kind of like for me that stuck out. The chains. What is it about the chain? Like, was that like a theme that you guys like thought about? Was it purposeful? Did it have a meaning? Like for me, it stuck out because like. I mean, it was
because you're black and you like chains. Just say it.
It was
black dudes like chains with crosses.
You don't see white folks wearing chains unless they're like, Italian mobster type dudes.
Polish.
That's kind of what I was going for. And then I think Laurie suggested, well, then her character should also want one too.
Yeah, like I said,
as a part of it moving forward and them like bonding.
Because even the ghost had a chain on. And then you had like that vision, like the
spoilers,
scene
man.
with like, oh wait, am I giving spoilers?
Now we got to put spoilers
spoiler
in the
alerts,
fucking thing. Now we got in the description. We got to put spoilers.
Oh, spoiler alert! But there was that whole scene with like the blood and on the cross and shit. I thought that was very.
That's vague enough. Actually, that's going to intrigue a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, like
definitely,
the bloody cross. Yeah, like I was like this.
Very symbolic.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
So the writing process, is that a collaborative effort or is that like
Yeah,
one of you?
It was super collaborative.
Okay.
I'll let Laurie can say.
Yeah. So Alex would send me a script, and he had talked to me kind of like, I would like a well-rounded female character, perhaps, and like wanted my feedback on that because that's something we'd talked about before doing improv together. And yeah, I would like add some stuff or give some notes. Towards the end, though, I think like the sixth one, I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah. I think we had it. We had the
very
characters on
collaborative,
equal footing by the end of it.
Well, no, that's not the end of it, though, right? I mean, is there going to be? We saw a certain grouping of episodes. Are there going to be more? Have you already shot more than that, or
We haven't done any more yet. That's
Nice.
to be determined.
if your dad's going to let you use the office again? Or
Yeah.
what are
We
you
had
going
a
to do when
dog
Pops
in there.
retires?
Well-
What dentist are you going to find?
Oh, I'm fucked. If my dad retires, no dentist will let that happen there. Let me cough up fake blood all over your office where you make your money, where you make your living.
So, your experiences with dentists throughout your life. First of all, if your dad's a dentist, does he then take care of your teeth, or do you have to go to like someone else?
No, I go.
Like, do you still go to your dad?
Yeah, my dad cleans my teeth.
Why
Wow.
would you not go to your people's? Like,
Yeah,
Because
I
it's
feel like
weird.
that might
It's
be
like-
a slap in the face. Like, nah,
It's not a
but
slap in the
I
face.
fucks with you, but I don't really fucks with you.
I don't think that's a slap in the
Like,
face. I think a lot of people who, in their professions, don't necessarily deal with their family. It's like I work at a bank. If my family doesn't bank with me, like it's a personal thing.
Yeah, but your family's like in Cleveland.
I mean, that's an example. I got a couple family members here. Like I'm just saying, it's a natural thing in a lot of walks of life where if you work in something, your family doesn't necessarily. If that was the case, then everybody would just be seeing their family all the time.
I don't know, man. Where I come from, once you start working at a
Like,
spot,
what-
we expect
what do you
the
mean?
hookup. They don't give a fuck what job it is. You at McDonald's,
You don't
at
get a
Giant
hookup
Eagle.
on dental
I expect you to like
hygiene.
miss the register on a couple of items.
There's
like,
no hookup.
Wherever you at, I need the hookup, B. Like, yeah, B.
That's
Am I
different, though.
low? Like, yo, as soon as you get that uniform, that's just what it was. Like, I need that.
Yeah, but
I
he's
need that
talking
good
about
look.
movie tickets and shit. We're talking about dental hygiene,
That's
fam.
the most expensive. You
I
made
can't
it.
hook you up with some crowns, nigga.
be
Like,
like-
what are you talking
Well, I don't
about?
think he can do that. I don't know. I just get my. I don't know if he. I depend on him for my dental hygiene.
Right, but I mean,
great.
like some people, you don't want to sit and your father be criticizing you about your teeth, and you got to sit there
Man,
and
if it's
listen physically harming
I mean,
you.
all dentists criticize you. Like, as soon as you get in,
Yeah,
like,
but you don't-
you're not flossing enough. Like,
But you don't have to go to Thanksgiving dinner with them afterwards, and after you eat that turkey, they like, what did we
Here's
talk
the thing,
about?
though,
Like,
it's
that's
not-
a
it's not
also
that-
ain't gotta pay for that shit.
It's
Like,
not
it's
that.
a
It's not that
trade-off.
weird though. When you grow
Insurance,
up,
man.
when you grow up with your dad is like your dentist, you're not afraid of dentists. And like 3 weeks ago, I went and my dad cleaned my teeth, and it's not weird. I'm still my dad.
Just part of your routine.
So you guys bond over like a good teeth cleaning?
We don't bond, but it's like normal. It's like, hey, Dad, I'm 31, and you're cleaning my teeth because I don't have dental insurance.
Okay, that's different.
Do you have conversations while he's cleaning your teeth? Like, are those you catch up? Like, does he understand? You're like, oh, really? Maybe you should date different women.
He would say, like, you need to floss a little better. I'm like, dude, I floss every
I think they say that every
day.
time. I think no matter how much you floss, they say that. I think it's a thing, yeah.
I heard a report on a shady website that said flossing was a bunch of bullshit.
I saw that too.
Yeah?
I saw that too. I almost sent it to my dentist.
Yeah? Where you're like, you've been lying to me this whole time, B?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
But
what else are they going to say?
Do you floss, though? Because if you ever floss, you pull gunks of shit out of your teeth.
You do.
Yeah, but
Like, you don't.
my
if you
dentist
don't
was
floss-
talking about my gums, though. They were like, "Oh, this affects your gums if you don't floss."
If you don't floss, it negatively
It
affects
probably
your
does.
gums.
Yeah.
I would imagine it does. The stuff sitting between your teeth is leaning on your gums for months.
That that makes more sense than what my dentist said. They were
Well,
they
he
just
can't
yelled
use
at
that
me.
type of vernacular. You can't be like, yo, that shit been leaning on your teeth for mad long. Dude.
It
You're not
could
gonna go
all
back
be-
to him.
I would be so much more comfortable if someone said that
It
to
could
me.
all
I'd
be
be
a
like,
racket.
"Oh, all right."
So how formal is your dad as your dentist? Does he go in dental mode when you come in, or is he daddy?
Middle of the road.
That's a serious question. I don't know, man. If my pops was a dentist, I'd have to find somebody else, yo.
He's a dentist. They're known for having a high suicide rate. That's probably why.
That's probably why you're a comedian.
That's probably why I'm so weird, and why this fucking web series was so weird.
Because I mean, you ever see the movie The Dentist? Sure you've seen.
I
The
actually
Dentist.
haven't.
Are you serious? Oh my God! It's
I'm
one
like,
of those,
I know everything already.
It's one of
I
those
don't-
cult classics, and it's about this crazy ass fucking dentist, and like everybody hates him, so like he's like murderous and the whole nine or whatever. But like them having a high suicide rates, hating themselves, people hate them. You being a comedian. People,
I don't see how
them
any of
hating
that ties
themselves,
together at all.
Having a high suicide rate, like it just makes sense. Like you didn't go into the same profession, but you know, really, it's kind of like passing
It's all the
torch.
same because you have to make small talk as a dentist and tell some jokes.
So
like,
are you saying he's more likely to commit suicide because he's a comedian?
Yes.
No, because his dad's a dentist.
That's a statistical fact.
Both. I think both
Yeah, it's
things
both,
are.
yeah.
And he's the son of a comedian. Like I'm gonna have to start checking up on you, bro. Like I'm actually a little bit more, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, please don't.
You just
please
don't die with impeccable teeth. That's a waste of good teeth.
I
He
know.
might hang himself with floss. Like I feel like that.
That's what my suicide note will be. I never had braces.
Oh shit!
Wait, did you never have braces?
Never.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a herpst.
What?
I had a herpst.
What?
So
Herpst?
I had
What is-
braces and what's called a herpst, which are like these little shock
Herpst?
absorbers. Yeah, it's like a
Herp-
herpst.
Herpst.
Like
Like
herpst.
the shit you get on your
with a
lips?
B. Nah, that's
No,
not that.
no, come
so
on.
It's like
She's
a,
improv. She's serious.
So it's like
she's not into the silly shit.
It's like a shock absorber that pushes your jaw forward.
A shock absorber.
you
Yeah,
had
yeah, yeah.
struts in your mouth.
Yeah, and I could like
Wow.
unhinge them. This was my preteen years, which was great.
Wow, I didn't know
Did
they
it make
got
a
that deep.
noise?
Yeah, because they wanted to break my jaw and then bring
Oh,
it
they were gonna
forward.
oh,
they did. So but
shit.
instead of doing that, they just put the herpst in.
Was it visible?
When I went like this, it was very visible. You
How
could
do
see like.
how do you say that? So you making out with him, and they be like, "What the fuck is that?" Yo, it's just my herpes. I feel like that might ruin a date. Like,
I'd never got that
Yeah,
far
it's just my
because I had a
herpst.
herpst.
I was like, would you continue making out with somebody that had the herpes in their mouth? Like, I don't know. I had a herpes. I never did. Wait,
You did too?
which
You had one too.
You gotta
I've never
clarify.
met another
which herpes
person
are
with
you
a
talking
herpes.
about?
Right. Yeah, and it would
Oh,
detach,
shit.
and then like food could get in there. It was the
That
worst.
sounds like a medieval torture device.
It was-
like,
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
like you
Yeah,
can't
that's
open your mouth too wide.
Definitely a sex toy.
That's
Sounds like a ball gag. I gotta get me a woman with a herpst. The ladies, if you got herpst, holla at me.
leave your gag reflex at home.
That is inappropriate.
We just watched The Dentist, the hard dentist. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so can I, okay, so in watching it, and I won't do any spoilers, it plays out like one of those really cheap porns that you get from people on the corner. Like, did it not remind you of like a porn? Like, I was expecting you to pull it out at some point. Did that influence? Do you watch a lot of porn?
I watch a standard amount of porn.
Seemed like you pulled a lot of screenplay from porn, man. I was just looking like, oh, this shit's got weird sexual innuendos, weird ass settings, the hard dentist. Like just saying, they saw it, they thought about it too. I wonder how many people were like, yo, this shit look like a porn. Like,
the title hard yeah, I get that. The hard dentist. I get how that can be construed.
Then it's just a dude and a woman who are weird as hell together all the time.
Yeah, wearing V-necks.
And it's I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, most porns do involve V-necks, usually.
Most porn jokes
and bandanas.
Yeah.
Like you got a bandana rack, and at least the black pornos got like bandanas and
look in the
gold
room,
chains. Like that's the
look around the room.
Nobody
you never
like
pornos.
throughout this was like, I might be a West Coast gangbanger. Like that's not. This isn't a black gangbang. Like, no, that's not your porno of choice. No.
I would say.
Is it
no.
like missionary? What's in your search history? Like I don't. Nah, nobody's giving that up. Like really, we in here in a beer garden after watching The Hard Dentist, and none of y'all have a Pornhub account. Like.
I don't think anyone's going to answer that question. Not anyone that's not on the panel. That's why I directed mine right at Alex.
I do Google Incognito.
That's the way to go. That's the way to go, man.
Okay, y'all got cheat codes. I don't know. Me and Herbst, we're lost.
Thank you for calling me that. I haven't been called that since I was 13.
I don't even really know what it is. This is
really
he
takes
said
me
Herbst
back
12 times. I say it one time and I got to stop. This is ridiculous.
This is the bad guy.
I am the bad guy. So what was the most difficult part about filming the web series? Like, what was the most challenging thing you ran into?
The blood thing?
Most challenging issue that you
Just
ran into?
making sure I didn't get it all over myself in case we had to reshoot it.
Yeah, I think he means the
like
whole
the blood?
web series,
Yeah.
not
'cause
specifically
you would
the
have to
blood.
wash the-
He means like the whole web series,
The whole
not
thing,
the
or
blood
just the blood
specifically.
part?
Yeah, what's the hardest part about the web series? Like about putting the thing together, like the whole process, like writing or shooting.
Because we're all like, everybody that worked on it is like, fully like full-time employed, like with their real jobs. So we had to figure out times when we could meet to talk about it, and it's just like logistical shit.
Yeah,
because we started it in, was it January, December?
Yeah. So
you started
November?
filming in January.
So we filmed the very beginning of January,
Wow.
the first one.
It's actually not a bad turnaround for as much footage as you have for as long as, especially with because I just logistically, with comedy and the whole nine, just producing shows and whatnot.
Yeah.
Getting that many people on board. Especially at that level of talent. Like you said, they're either working a day job or they actually have like real artistic shit because they're talented people. So to have all of that pool of people to come together and get what is that? Like, what was that, like an hour?
That was like 37 minutes.
37 minutes of that's a pretty decent feat in a few months. So, like, to get it pulled together, and then there was even like with the bird.
The bird.
Spoiler.
Yeah. There's a
Spoiler alert.
We won't talk about that.
You have to learn how to interview people about things without actually talking about them.
I'm hoping people get intrigued.
I'm not overly concerned with spoilers.
Yeah,
I hope
you're not. People are intrigued.
I'm good. I'm totally good. Yeah.
The suspense of the hard dentist. I got people thinking somebody's pulling it out. They don't know what the hell is going on.
Now people are gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, I want to see something sexually weird, and they're gonna be like,
everything about
this
that
is like
felt like sexual tension.
That's the thing is that I kept waiting for there to be some sort of sexual
tension
element or tension
because you were thinking porn.
Yeah, because
that's all I'm saying.
I wasn't thinking porn, but
yes, you were. You just said yes.
And
you just said yes.
I'm gonna rename it.
I got a whole wall of people who agree. This is not a knock on it. It's just everybody's seen a porn that happened in a setting that didn't make sense with two people who are acting kind of strange. That's all I'm saying.
It happens in any setting.
Right, but if it was a pornography, we would have been like, this is a porn.
Well, I don't think you would have screened it
such.
at Row House.
Yeah.
You might have screened it at Yo House. That's a play on words. I do this. Ding! So talk about Row. That's a beautiful theater. It's the first time I've ever been here.
It's amazing fucking theater, man.
Very nice theater. Very nice. I don't even know what to call this whole brew thing that they got going on.
It is connect like they.
Like a
so
cave.
I mean, we are the drinking partners, and anybody that's listening at home, this is like a beer garden. They have like, I mean, they gotta have at least like 200 beers in this motherfucker. They got cold shit. They got a tap room. They got warm shit upstairs. What was you saying, bro? 850. 850.
That's 850 for people who speak English.
850 brews in this motherfucker.
For those-
All right. I'm actually drinking this Atwater Brewery Conniption Fit. It's a double IPA. It's like 9%. It's got me on full tilt. So, you know, it's out here in Lawrenceville, and it's connected to the Row House Theater. And even in Row House, they got another little tap upstairs or whatever. They got some fresh popcorn and shit. You know what I mean? Like, they did comfy-ass seats with the lean back or whatever. Like, I mean, it really is, like, for everybody.
No, it's a very, very dope venue, very unique experience.
Yeah, cool.
I don't know why every time Dave does a commercial, he has to curse. Every commercial he does for a business, they got to eliminate. Because he throw the F word in there. They're like, it was a novel idea, but we can't use this footage, fam. we can't put this.
Shit's cracking, B. Come to
No,
Row
it's
House.
a very nice spot. How did you link up? Have you done something here before? How did you guys end up?
Well,
I think it was the perfect spot to screen it.
Yeah, it's like a little place, good, like, but not tiny. It's a good size. I've been here a lot. I come to watch a lot of stuff because they have a theme each week, and it's always something cool. Like, I think the first one I ever came to was shortly after it opened 2 years ago. They had Stephen King. I went to see The Shining. And then the owner, Brian, plays pinball, and that's how I know him, because I'm super into pinball, and I'm like, so I got acquainted with him through playing pinball.
That's dope.
Yeah, he's a really
And I
nice
was like,
guy.
and then I cornered him. I fucking cornered him one night, and I was like, hey, I have this kooky idea. What if we show a web series at your theater that...
Yeah. I mean, it's cool because, like, they got they show, like, throwback movies. They got, like, an anime
do.
night coming up, which I'm coming through. They got Cowboy Bebop, the motherfucking movie. So I'm coming to that. They got, like, 80s movies. They got, like, themes or whatever. So, like, it's not like your typical theater where you're just going to get your bullshit, you know, Avengers and whatnot.
My improv team, Well Known Strangers, we do Coconut Night here, which is with Monty Python and the Holy Grail. We do that every couple months.
Movie.
It's a really good time. It's a really good time. We, like, throw things and we yell stuff. And we're doing one with Night of the Living Dead at the end of October here, which is going to be really, really good. So they're great with, like, new programming and stuff like that. It's a good place.
Awesome. Shout out to Row House. It's over here on Butler Street, down in Larryville. If you're around, come through, support, get a beer, get a movie up in you, you know, and enjoy yourselves.
Get
Comfy
a
ass
movie
seat.
up in you.
You know what I mean?
They didn't say the F word on there. I've made him conscious of it. He won't do it again this episode.
So let's get some questions from the audience, like, you know, because we've got some folks that are in here, you know, listening and whatnot. Anybody got any questions? Like, especially y'all folks over here, like, y'all.
Do you have to pee? You have to pee, don't you? Go pee.
Or you're
No,
just
it's okay.
so
If
you're just like, oh my god.
If you have to pee, there's so many bathrooms here. Just
You can probably
yes,
just piss
she
in
has
the
a
box.
question.
That's it.
The restroom is that way. No, I'm joking.
So, just a little disclaimer. I did direct the last 3 episodes of The Hard Dentist.
This is our director.
Oh, and what is your name?
Molly Durig. And I am wondering how likely it is that you guys would write another season of The Hard Dentist, or what you might be thinking about exploring in future seasons.
Thank you, Molly.
Everybody wants another installment, man.
That's hard.
Let's go with season 2, B.
Difficult.
I want you answer this one.
Oh, shit. So I am kind of fucking things up a bit in that I am moving to Santa Barbara, California.
That's very far.
Yeah, it is very far at the end of October. So we are going to move production to LA, obviously, or we'll do stuff when I come back. But yeah, if Alex wants to send me a script or whatever, we can still work on it, and I can Skype in.
We
Does that sound like a plan?
We'll G-chat the production.
We'll G-chat the
So
whole
you're
thing.
not gonna like replace her with a darker skinned version and hope people don't like just ask questions like. You remember like light skin Aunt Viv and
I was
dark
about to say,
skin
just
Aunt
like
Viv?
the Fresh Prince.
That's a Fresh Prince reference for you folks. I know you don't know anything about that, but Yeah, I mean, like you know, like your favorite series where like they'll just replace the dad with a new person, and like you're supposed to just act like nothing happened. Like you're like,
you kind of do because nobody cares. People do that in real life. Your uncle
you just wake up one morning, it's like, this is your dad now. Don't even. He's serving you eggs now. That's it. Like, don't even question it. Like,
or you could do
it's Tuesday.
As long as you don't just do it without her, like they did in Family Matters, where they got rid of that one kid and they never told anybody.
Oh, that's right.
They just got rid of the kid. Like, she got shipped to boarding school. If they had the internet
Gina.
back then, they'd have got ripped up about that shit.
Or Gina and Martin, when they had that whole like touchy-feely thing.
Yeah.
And then like she actually was like, I don't want to work with him anymore. So all their like they like in the
shoot all their
series,
scenes separate.
she like moved to another city, and they were like all the scenes were them like basically in a long distance relationship. So they were never together anymore.
That's right.
So
that's
maybe
right.
you guys could do that. Like
We'll figure something out.
We'll work it out.
If it's without Laurie, it's going to be the hard, sad dentist.
Nobody wants to be hard and sad. That's a terrible
that's
night.
a fucking
A lot of people are.
nightmare.
A lot of people are.
I was hard and sad yesterday. I didn't like it.
the blue balls dentist.
This is hard watching Cartoon Network. That was fucking strange.
We got any other questions? Come through, B. Come through.
Matt Solter. Thank you.
Yeah, I have a question specifically for Ed.
Oh, okay.
When
I
you
wasn't
thought,
in it, but
I know, man. When you thought of that row house, yo house joke, was there any point in time when you were like, "Nah, I can't say this," or like from the get go, where you're like behind it, you're like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna kill."
I don't know if he's coming at me. I don't. Is it coming at my neck? I thought the joke killed, but maybe not.
I loved it.
I thought it landed well. I thought it was very well timed. I'm gonna say it was a long thought process. We started production in January on that joke. My lovely director, Stripes, I Gotta Pee, she was there. I figured, white people knew that black people said yo. It rhymed with row. I was like, fuck it, I'm going for it, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was
I
great.
appreciate
It
that,
stuck
man.
with me.
That's-
I was
yeah.
wondering. Trying to
Use
get behind
it,
the
man.
scenes. I will.
See? I
Matt's-
made a fan day.
Matt Solter.
I made a fan. He shook my hand after that. We're cool now. Your hands feel like you were hard and sad yesterday. Is that the
Drinking partners
Thanks,
on
Matt.
Twitter.
Hard and lonely.
Good guy. He's a good guy.
Oh man, another question? Somebody else? Come through, B. Come through. What's your name, man? Introduce yourself and then ask your question.
My name is Jason. And my question is for both of you, Laurie and Alex. What did you use to draw upon for like the lore, like for Scarf and these 1,000-year dentist orders and all of that? Like, that was that inspired by like Middle Earth or ancient Greeks or what? Like,
I feel like
That's
this
an awesome
answer is
question.
going to disappoint you.
Like, did you actually like read shit and try to like play it, or were we just like, fuck it, let's make shit up?
Yep.
Can I talk about the original names?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Alex sent me the script, and there was like the wolves were named like very like foreign, like quote unquote, like exotic names, and one of them like turned out to be, when I Googled it, like a specific Muslim reference. But Alex didn't know it because he was just kind of spelling stuff.
I just made up words.
And that's all right. So yeah, we made him different made up words.
So you're
From
fighting
that.
Muslim wolves?
No.
Let's not go there. I came up with like just like weird like non-white American sounding names. It was like Bihashti and something else.
That's definitely
Yeah,
a
like-
Muslim wolf.
So I Googled it, and I was like, oh, that's
then
almost
Laurie-
a real thing.
Yeah,
Wait, let's not have this because
she checked me on it, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, Scarf.
That was
Scarf.
because we didn't want to get all like.
I thought Scarf. What is like scar is what I
from
maybe
the
that's what I was.
That-
like I thought
that was
So we've
that was
talked about
kind
this
of
all, yeah.
where I was like, well, I'll add an F to it.
yeah.
I like it because it's a mix of Scar and Arf.
Yeah.
And it's nice because, like, Disney
what is
stole the whole Lion King. So, like, it's nice that you could just fucking take their shit and like, fuck it, that's ours now.
Wait,
It's like you're
ARF?
giving it to the man.
What is ARF?
Like a dog.
Like
sound.
dog.
Like a dog's like,
Arf,
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 arf.
arf.
Like dogs in the
Oh,
50s
the dog sound.
would say
Oh,
arf.
okay, what the,
How
y'all
drunk are
act like
you,
niggas
Ed?
walk around saying ARF and shit. Like you can't just can you Google ARF? If I
Oh,
Google
that's a fair
ARF,
point.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. You do scarf down food. Thank
Okay,
you.
hold on, time out. I'm gonna Google ARF.
Really?
Yeah.
It's,
You
I
don't
think,
believe the
No,
entire
I
crowd
understand.
What we
that
can
is
take
agreeing
away
that
from
it's
this.
an
No,
actual...
but you tried to play me like I was
like,
supposed to
You should
know that.
definitely-
Like,
People
well,
should. It's
I did
Google.
should know
onomatopoeia
that.
out this
Everything.
motherfucker.
ARF,
Is-
Animal
should
Rescue
Google.
Foundation.
Like everybody here is
Everything.
in agreement, and you're no.
No.
Oh, okay.
Just talking
not
to
in
Molly
the
now.
not in the top 10 Googles. Doesn't say
What's up, Molly?
dogs. Doesn't say dog sound. It says Animal Rescue
Oh,
Foundation.
yeah. That's a good point, Molly. Molly just brought up
I
it's
think
the
that's-
scarf
I
is
think
kind of like
that's why they did
celebrity
the
names, like
acronym.
apple or blanket.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? That's
No one
that
cares.
is.
It was,
So-
I thought it was interesting, Molly.
So whose dog was that? That fucking dog
That
killed
is-
me.
Laurie did.
that is
small
Stanley
wolf.
Stanley Owen Mayer.
Stanley Owen Mayer.
Who
He's
is-
an assassin.
Yes, he is
All
an assassin.
assassins have 3 names.
He's beautiful, and he's owned
Yeah.
by Ben Mayer, who's a great improviser that's been doing improv in Pittsburgh for like 15, 20 years,
Oh, so
something like
he's
that.
seasoned.
Yeah. So he basically like trained his dog to do improv and comedy, and then we were like, we need Stanley in this production.
And he played the part to perfection, man.
The stage dog.
Like, yeah, he
beautiful.
came through. He fucking he ran at shit. He chilled. He had even had a costume change in that motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
Dude, he nailed it.
He played
was-
his part,
Yeah.
man. I feel like he might be up for whatever the fuck award shows are given to web series. The
He was-
Webbies.
yeah,
Is that what it's
I'm
called?
sure.
The Webbies?
Probably.
Yeah. You should. If there's a dog category,
He was the
I highly suggest that.
Easiest actor to work with.
Man. Yeah.
Wait,
Was
what
he
is
in-
True, yeah.
So what are the awards at the Webbies? Is it like Best Supporting Actress? Like, how does that work?
I believe those are categories. Best animal in a short series,
Word.
Best comedic dental web series.
There
gotta
it is.
get
That's
that.
what we're going for.
That's got to be
Boom.
us.
Gotta
Nice.
get that.
We got any other questions? Any questions in the crowd? I feel like you have a question, and I'm like, when I say you, I'm just really blindly pointing to the entire
Probably
crowd.
Abby. Probably
You
Abby
and
has a
you
question.
Could
and
also
you.
not be any questions, which would be understood because we all saw the web series.
Yeah, we.
It was very funny. It's very funny, and I'll
Thank
tell
you.
you what. In watching it, I can't think of any questions because I have no idea where the fuck any of those ideas came from. Like,
Dude,
it's,
nobody
it's
knows.
very.
I'm
well
glad
put
that you
together and
liked it.
random.
I feel like Ed. I feel like you're not super into weird comedy.
Okay, no, I'm not. you nailed it.
Oh,
Got
I just
question?
I like funny shit though. I think oh, we got a question here.
that's a good shirt you have on, sir.
Your name question?
So it appears you hate people a lot more than animals in your web series. When did you switch over?
Oh, you're
Oh,
talking
you're talking about your comedy to the web series.
Because I say that I fuck dogs when I do stand up.
He does say that.
Yeah. So when did the? Yeah, you hate dolphins.
When did it change? I guess the answer is it's all fake. I'm just like moment to moment, whatever I think's funny doesn't mean that it is, but I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know where jokes or web series, whatever I think of, comes from. Just whatever's weird. I'm a weird guy, and it changes from moment to moment.
He's the son of a dentist, goddammit. His
Yeah.
life sucked. He's been on the path to suicide since
basically-
birth.
My dad cleaned my teeth when I was 6, and I've never been the same.
Oh, Little Shop of Horrors.
I did
think
see that
about
when I was a kid.
Oh, you know what? That's a great fucking. The fucking dentist in Little Shop. So one for me, Little Shop of Horrors is like one of 2 musicals that I can actually watch.
I
and
do
enjoy.
love it. I do love it.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah, yeah.
fucking Little Shop. I hate musicals. I fucking hate musicals with a passion.
Why do
But
you
Little
hate
Shop
musicals?
of Horrors and anything the Simpsons do is perfectly fine with me when it comes to musicals.
We need to address this now, though. Like, why do you specifically hate musicals? I'm not judging because like, I'm mixed on them. I'm very mixed.
It doesn't make sense, like, out of nowhere, everybody's just, like, coordinating and dancing and shit, and the songs are all, like, it's elongated, it's weird.
Wait,
like,
time out. You watch anime, but then you say you don't like musicals because they don't make sense?
I don't want to see you
Fair
watch. I don't
point.
want to see
Fair
choreographed.
point.
What?
I don't want to see choreographed dance in my movies. Like,
Do you like?
Like you watch anime, fam. None of that makes sense.
I want to see you fight. I don't want to see people dance. That's not a thing.
What if they fight dance like in West Side Story?
And that's like the scene in Bad.
They're
or
singing too. Like they're
beat it. Like if it's beat it type shit going on. Like
that's a musical. Michael Jackson's videos were
cool.
musicals.
That's cool if they're doing some. But
So maybe they just haven't made enough musicals
and
for
always,
you like what you like.
Maybe it's just not the music that I like.
Yeah.
Because they're all like there's boxcars and shit, and they're all doing.
I think you're focused on one specific type of musical, fam.
I feel like if they had like coordinated twerking or some shit in there, like, you know what I mean? Or if they had like Koreans, you know, doing like, you know how the Koreans break it down, like, you know, on MTV. If the Jabberwockies did a musical, I would fucks with that. You know what I mean? That's shit that I want to see.
Fair, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can't sing.
But like Grease, like John Travolta ain't got the moves that I'm willing to.
Grease,
no, and that story is problematic.
Don't you
That's
dare.
a problematic story.
Yeah. Don't
you know,
you dare.
I just can't.
Grease is dope as shit.
Yeah, nah.
We go together like whamma lama lama kadinka kadinka don't. What does it mean? I don't know, but I cry every time.
Man.
Ja Rule made a music video with Ashanti based off of Grease. That's how great that shit was.
But you know what? But Little Shop of Horrors, and I don't even know what it was. But that fucking movie was great. Steve Martin.
Have you seen the stage version of it?
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen
it's
it
nice.
a lot. Like, it's great any way that it's produced. It's well written. The jokes fucking hit. Like, and it just but that dentist, like Steve Martin, and like that torturous, like, you know, the whole.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something about my teenage years? No? Are you saying no?
Yeah, no, yeah.
We love everything about your teenage years. So,
So we've done
Please tell us
13.
more.
I was the lead in high school. I was
The
Audrey.
weed?
I was the lead.
The lead.
Not the weed.
For Little
I was
Little
not.
Shop
I was
of
not that
Horrors?
cool. Yeah. That's it. That's when I peaked. I got the herpst.
And then you got the
and
herpst,
then
and
I
you
was
got
in
the-
Little Shop of Horrors, and then that's.
You were in Little Shop of Horrors?
I was, in high school.
She said she was the lead.
You know what? You kind of got the you know, the garden, the look. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know if you guys know, like, where she sings about, like, them being in
someplace that's green.
Someplace that's green.
Oh, I've never seen it, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
I don't know
Go
either.
home and watch that shit. I'm downloading it
It's very
tonight.
touching. Thank you.
Yeah, he's gonna watch a Little Shop of Horrors and then some weird ass anime porn. Like, it's fucking strange, man.
I'm not confusing it with Poison Ivy.
You
There's a
guys
scene
can't
in-
have a conversation with
Oh,
each
my
other.
bad. Yeah, you don't have a mic. My
can't
bad, bro.
do that.
We can
Like,
talk about it afterwards. I'll tell you how much you're wrong.
You cannot have a conversation with him into the microphone while we're podcasting.
He was trying to tell me that I don't know my motherfucking gent. But there is you fit that role perfectly. We should do that.
Thank you. Yeah, let's do. We should do that.
That's my goal in life.
Right
We're
now.
gonna
The four
produce
of
Little
us.
Shop of Hot Cars.
Right now, Little Shop of Horrors.
Right now.
So quickly before we adjourn, you also, Alex, are releasing your DVD, your comedy DVD, Dolphins
Album.
album.
Yeah, just audio.
I'm sorry.
Just audio.
Just audio. No hard dentist on that. Dolphins are garbage. Give some information on where people can find that.
That's on iTunes, Spotify, or if you see me in person, I got download cards.
Download cards. Tell us about download cards. 'Cause that's new to me.
Well, they're kind of cheap to make.
Yeah.
So I figure I'm going to sell them for cheaper. Like, the album's going to be $10 on iTunes. I'll sell the cards for $5.
So that you get the card and you just go to iTunes and just download it.
Yeah, you can just download it from the website, and it gives you MP3s. You put it right in iTunes.
That's dope. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, and then it's like, because I might get CDs made at some point, but at least with this, like, you got something,
most
something
people
physical
don't even
to.
have CD players. Like, I ain't even got.
Yeah. It's
so
kind
that
of
makes sense.
It's not but it's like you got something physical to hold on to.
Yeah, you can frame it. You know what I mean, be like, I was there.
Yeah.
Like when you blow the fuck up. Like,
See me punching a dolphin. That's what's. The cover of the album is me punching a dolphin.
It's very nice.
Dope. You got anything else going on, like, before you leave?
Oh, goodness, yeah. Well Known Strangers host the Pittsburgh Improv Jam every Thursday night at 10 at the CLO Cabaret Theater.
Yeah, shout out.
We have a bunch
Then,
of improvisers here.
October 1st, Yukon Tuba, which is a Star Wars-themed tuba ukulele band I'm in.
A Star Wars themed tuba ukulele band.
Yeah, we're having our 10-year anniversary at the Bloomfield Bridge Tavern.
Any music that has a ukulele in it is gorgeous.
That's true. That's true. And the tuba is a really good addition, I have to say.
Yeah, that's nice contrast.
Yeah. What else? October
strongly
25th at the Brillo Box, I'm hosting a best period joke contest.
Oh shit!
Like menstruation.
So that's happening.
I'm there. I'm gonna just shout shit out. I'm gonna just show up and just shout shit out in between people's set. They gonna hate me.
Thank you. I will let you in for free.
Let me just. You said best period joke?
Period. Now,
Like-
do you mean like period drama period or like
No,
period
I mean
drama
jokes about like
time of the month?
menstruation.
Menstruation.
Yeah.
Yo,
Gotcha.
I tweeted the other day that something was a minstrel show, but I put menstrual
Menstrual?
show.
Wait,
I was
so
like,
what did
I
you
gotta
mean?
fucking correct that quick.
What did you mean though?
I meant minstrel with an
Like-
I.
Okay, but you
Like
said
the old
menstrual
shuck and
show.
jive, but I said
like,
menstrual show like
yeah.
menstruation.
All right.
I deleted that shit.
What if there was
You should
a
have let that
crossover?
ride.
So you
A
all actually have
minstrel
do you call it the minstrel show?
No,
You should do that.
I will
I just
consider
gave
that.
you
I'll
that.
talk to
That
our
would
marketing
be
team.
The minstrel show.
There we go.
And then have like, so you're too white
Have
to have people in
people go-
We got a
blackface.
lot
Tell
of
jokes about it.
lot to
It might
discuss
not-
here. This is
instead of
another
blackface,
podcast.
Red face.
No. Absolutely
That's a different
not.
thing.
There's that too.
And don't
You're
fucking-
gonna have the best period.
Why would
joke,
you even say
But you're
that?
afraid to have red face on the floor. I don't know. I mean, whatever. My bad. Maybe I've had too much of this.
Okay,
Anyways.
this podcast is over.
So good.
I'm not working with this motherfucker anymore. What is wrong with you?
I ain't say
black-
it.
you said
you
black-
put it out there. I just carried the
I
joke.
said nothing about
how you
painting
do-
of the
see how-
faces.
see what I
I
gotta
would
do?
never suggest a white person paint their face ever.
It
I don't
depends
want
on
you-
what color they paint it. They
Even
always
if-
paint the shit.
Even if you're
Like,
playing football
women are always
and you
painting
just
their
want to
face,
put
it
that
depends
little
on what
black
color.
under your eyes,
Yeah,
I would
mean,
say don't
I
do
think
it.
that's
No
fair.
face paint for white people. I don't
think
give a fuck
they
if you
all-
work as a
I don't
clown.
even
right?
want to be painted as like a tiger. You know, like at a carnival. No, I'm not gonna
No.
do that.
No,
no
face
face
paint.
paint.
Exactly,
No,
yeah.
I boycott all white people who have paint
So
on
you're
their face.
anti-mime? That's
I'm
how you feel about
anti-mime
it?
like
I think
a
it's
motherfucker.
time.
I
Yeah,
think-
to
I
end
don't even like
mimes.
mimes in church. I don't even understand why mimes are in church. What the fuck is God not talking to me but dancing in front of me? That's like
That's because that's the one place they have to clap.
it's a bad church music.
Like-
It's like Glee, but in church, and it just like interpretively dancing to some weird shit.
Do you have mimes at your church?
Yeah, that's a
So
black,
many
Black
questions.
church thing. Yeah,
Oh,
there's definitely a lot of interpretive dance.
This
mimes.
is like a cross-cultural.
If you ever are looking for a
Yeah,
good
it's
show,
real
go to
thing.
the black
I've never
church, man.
fucking
Like, 'cause
heard
it's
of it.
different from the Catholic. Catholic church are like in and out. They're like
That's
straight
right, yeah.
an hour to 60 minutes. They got sections. They got you kneel, you stand. You kneel, you stand, you're out. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
the
true.
black church is like a party. They got fucking singing and dancing.
And mime.
mimes and
There are
shit.
mimes,
There's like chicks falling over in the middle of the aisles. Like,
pastor
it
might
is
run around
turnt.
the
That
church.
shit is turnt.
It's a party. Like
Yeah.
this is it's very large. They were passing around drinks. People are running around.
True. Oh, especially
There's
on
chicken
communion
in the basement.
Sundays.
It's like chicken in the basement.
Yeah,
like
there's chicken in the
every
basement
Sunday,
afterwards?
There's chicken in the basement. Like it's
Yo,
it's
if you're Christian, I highly suggest switching over to a Baptist church, man. They got wine, fried chicken.
Too
and-
self-conscious.
Too self-conscious?
Catholics too self-conscious.
Yeah, they're
To
all,
have
it's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
guilt.
yeah.
fun in any
Yeah, it's
way.
all guilt. Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
saw-
guys will come on down. We're finishing.
Oh,
soon.
yeah,
We
you're
don't
good.
scare.
Oh, we don't mind us. We ain't shit.
I'm,
saw a
I'm
guitar
somebody.
once.
I am somebody.
You what?
In a
I don't know
Catholic
what you're
church, I
talking
saw a
about.
guitar.
Gotta keep telling
A
ourselves
guitar,
that.
they do.
Yeah.
They have guitars at Catholic churches sometimes.
Yeah, occasionally
They have
there's a guitar.
guitars?
That's what a party
Now and then
is
when
at
it
a
gets
Catholic
really
church.
crazy.
One guitar,
What do
acoustic
they turn
guitar.
up with the guitars?
There's a lot
It
of
just-
little boys at Catholic church doing shit. I just
Oh, see,
The worst.
now, so painting your face red is bad, but you go talk about little boys at Catholic churches, that's okay?
that's just like the true thing.
It is.
I feel like there's another podcast
really
here
sad
entirely.
I didn't encourage it. It's just you told white people to not only do blackface. No,
I didn't
don't
say
do that.
blackface,
Do
I said
red
red
face.
face.
So basically,
Much better.
you
It's
said
not
offensive
mimic
to me.
some Asian country like with red face. Like
What do
that's
you mean
ridiculous.
Asian? That's racist.
Yeah,
You didn't
that's what I
say
was
that.
saying you were
ain't even
doing.
got the right stereotype. That's native.
Yeah, I'm
So
out.
now you can't even, now they all look alike. I mean, they did come over from China if you think about it, like with the bare and straight.
no-
So there
no
really isn't-
comment.
You know, like again, and this is what crazy, because you lambasted me after I said, have you ever played, is he Asian or is he Mexican, right?
That's a weird ass
all
question.
of us have
Why
played
would
it.
you say that?
We've all played. We've all been like, I don't know. He got a strong face.
This is between
No.
Ed and
Is he
Dave.
Asian?
Totally. We're just
Or is
sitting
he
here.
Mexican? And you were like, I can't believe you did that. But you just mixed up red face and Asians. I feel vindicated.
No.
When we all know, I feel
Mixing
vindicated.
them up
Cheers.
and randomly throwing it out in front of people are two different things. Like that was way out of bounds, Dave Brace.
Go.
You took it there.
You asked somebody if they
See what he
played
does?
it.
He takes it there, and then he
Go.
blames it on me.
Go
We
Cavs.
all know, though.
LeBron won a championship.
Yes, he did.
Ed's got the shirt on.
Sports.
Go, sports.
Oh, man.
Sports.
Well, if you're looking for us, you can find us on
Now nobody
Epicast.
wants to look for us now that you asked that weird ass question at the end of the podcast. You can't end the podcast with that. We cannot adjourn after saying, have you ever played? I'm not even going to repeat the game.
You know.
I'm no
But
longer
you've
on
done
this
it.
podcast. I was
You've done it.
formerly
There might be somebody in the
half of
crowd
hosting
right now. I
tandem,
don't
Ed
even know.
Bailey.
I don't even know. But if you're looking for us, you can find us on epicastnetwork.com/partnerspot. I don't know if Epicast really wants to be dropped after that, but epicastnetwork.com/partnerspot. They married to us, so they know what they're getting. You can find us on IG, Twitter, and Facebook at PartnersPod, and you can find us on iTunes, Stitcher, Libsyn, and Google Play under Drinking Partners.
Hey, we want to thank our guests, Alex Stypula and Laurie I'm going to fuck it up. Bowlewitz. I keep saying Bowlewitz. Bowlewitz.
Thanks
It's okay.
for
It's a difficult
check
name.
out The Hard Dentist.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes out on whatever platform it comes out, we will have that link in the episode. You guys are great. This was a great evening. Thank you guys here at Row
Thanks
House.
for having
Thank
us.
you for having us.
The
Yeah.
Row
You guys
House.
bear through.
Drinking Partners is the crew. Epicast is the family. We out of here.